private sale was relatively new on Prince Edward Island when we first started. We're involved with the Chamber of Commerce, we're involved with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, so we've been very local, and I think people see PropertyGuys.com as being very local.
People are really enjoying seeing our signs around, and they're proud to be part of the system.
Well, we bought our franchise in 2005, so we've actually just re-signed our franchise agreement.
We're the owners of it. We share ownership of the company, and we've been together right from the beginning of the whole business, and our marriage too, I guess, from the beginning.
He had a terrible job. He couldn't wait to get out of there.
I was looking for something else at the time, like I was looking for an out. And Tracy, because I always remember sitting at work, I actually had a really nice office. It was a nice office and nice chairs, so it wasn't about having all that nice stuff, but I had a big window. I used to always look at the guy cutting grass out there, and I'd say, I would do anything just to be cutting grass right now than sitting in this office.
I saw a copy of Canadian Franchise magazine, and the guys were on the cover. And so I just started to read it because Kenny always loved real estate. When I emailed him the link to the website, and he said, what, you want to buy a house? And I said, no, I want to buy a franchise. So that's really how we got into PropertyGuys.com, and I guess we've never looked back.
Our first client was actually a family member that we went after.
And actually within that family, I think we listed 2 of the brothers as well. Now they were all free, but at the end of the day, we got sold signs on lawns, and that's what really mattered. But back then, no one really trusted us, right? You know, are they going to be around? Are they going to, you know, they're just a fly-by-night company. So we really had to do an exceptional job and really prove ourselves.
Everybody knows an agent. Everybody knows, like, oh, my cousin's an agent, or my brother's an agent, or my friend's an agent. So it was a challenge, because every time we would go, we'd talk to someone and say, I like your idea, but you know, my friends, I have to support my friends. But now that barrier is gone.
Islanders are saying, you're saving us money, and we have enough of a client base, and people know who we are. So it's nice to see that transformation, to go from terrified to proud. You know, it's quite
Rewarding.
Yeah. But a year into it, Kenny actually quit his job and went out and was dedicated to PropertyGuys.com full-time. You know, I was really jealous that he was out there doing his own thing, so I quit my job in October. I completely left my job. We were going to go at it full-time. And then November, we found out we were pregnant, so we were pretty excited. January, we found out that we may be having twins, so we were doubly excited. And then the end of January, we went to Halifax, at which point we found out we were having triplets.
So at that time we lost. Tracy had left her job, we had triplets on the way. The main person who ran our office, she was leaving too, so we really thought the world was coming to an end, but if anything, we're bigger and stronger now than we've ever been.
You know, I can assure you in a couple of months you're going to see 3 little toddlers running around here on a Saturday or a Sunday. And again, just to be able to do that, you can't necessarily do that when you have an employer.
You know, even Friday afternoons taking off and go to the beach with the kids, we can now do that. So.
And you just make up for it at night when you're working away on the computer when they're in bed. It's not that it's easier, it's just that there's a lot more freedom and flexibility to be able to do what needs to get done when it's convenient for you. You don't have a boss telling you that it has to be done by a certain time. You're your boss, you set the course, and as long as you get the work done, you do it when it's convenient for you and your family.
I live and breathe it day in, day out. I truly enjoy what I do.
I think the way that we've really helped the franchise system is keep going back to being amongst the first. But we were sort of like trailblazers the whole time, because Kenny was one of the pioneers to actually quit his job and come to work full-time for a PropertyGuys.com franchise. So I think he actually was able to show people that if you worked hard at this business, you could actually make it successful. And now, I mean, it's quite common for people to be working full-time in their businesses.